Hello beautiful people, my name is Robyn Alexia and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Whenever you in trouble, don't let it burst your bubble. Whenever you in trouble, don't let it burst your bubble. Yeah. Only way is up, we gon' elevate you. The only way is up, we gon' elevate you. The only way is
So, a couple months ago, I posted my first video, which is my Sweet 16 vlog, and I took you on the journey of my Sweet 16, went to Topgolf, I had a party at Airbnb, whole shaboom. And I really, for a long time, have been like, some people told me I should start a YouTube channel because I do a lot of rants on Instagram on loving yourself and just encouraging things, and they were like, they're kind of long, so if you just post on YouTube, that's like the whole YouTube thing. And I was gonna do a question and answer, but I felt like a lot of the questions were very similar. You know what I mean? They were all like, what's your favorite color? How old are you? Like, just really basic questions, honestly. So I thought I would just tell you them instead of like looking at questions on Instagram. So yeah, so I'm Robyn Alexia. I'm 16 years old. I live in Orlando, Florida, and I am a huge advocate for self-love. I wrote a book titled You Are the Only You. I wrote it when I was 12, finished writing it when I was 14, and it's been a really long self-publishing journey. You know, publishing is not easy, especially if you don't have a whole bunch of money. So it's a long journey that I'm still on, and that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so I'm a huge advocate for self-love because I feel like self-love is the foundation of everything that we do. And I decided to start this YouTube channel because I found myself when I was really overwhelmed and anxious, you know, I would pray and read my Bible and do those things, but I also would go to YouTube and type in like what to do when overwhelmed or what to do when stressed. And I found really great videos. So I want to be that same, you know, I want to be that type of YouTube channel that when you feel alone and you feel like I don't know where to go, you come to the YouTube channel knowing that there's some video that will just give you the advice that you need about whether it be anxiety, being overwhelmed, relationships, friendships, or just stuff, and just different type of things. And I just want to be that place because I know that YouTube has helped me. You know, like there's so many YouTube what are they called? YouTubers that have really helped me, and yeah, I want to be that person for you or whoever is watching. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I did want to speak on something that I spoke a little bit on my Instagram story, and it's on the importance of like valuing yourself and placing value on the people around you and placing value on yourself. I really believe that a lot of times we find ourselves, you know, treating people, you know, disrespectfully or treating ourselves disrespectfully because we don't know our worth and we don't know what we're deserving of. And I believe that if you don't know what you are worthy of and what you are worthy of receiving, you spew out hate, you spread hate, and you show hate to yourselves. And I think a lot of time we find people who are really rude and mean, not because they're these terrible people, but because they don't love themselves. And if you don't respect yourself, it's going to be a challenge for you to respect others. And so I believe all the issues that we, you know, face in life, it starts with us, and it starts with us not knowing who we are. And I'm really learning to just be patient with myself and realize that I'm on a journey, and so are you. We're all on a journey, no matter how old you are. I'm 16. Someone else may watch that's 25 and you have a house, or you're married, or you have a boo, or, you know, we're all on different journeys, or you're in college, or in 7th grade, or in like or 6th grade. Like we are all on different journeys. And I think one thing that I wish I didn't do when I was younger was I really wanted to be older so badly. When I was 9, I wanted to be 10. When I was 10, like I never lived in the moment. Like when I was 12, I really wanted to be 13. When I was 15, I'm like, I'm about to be 16 in this thing. Like I was ready. And I never, you know, this was my age. I never was okay with what age I was because I have 2 older siblings. One's 27. How old is she? That's so sad. Okay, no, she's 29, and my other sister 26. My bad. Brain fart. So yeah, so my siblings are way older than me. So when I was 4, my oldest older sister was 17. Wow. That's crazy. So when I was 4, she was 17, and my other sister, she was 14. So I was like 4 years old trying to be grown, 4 years old like wanting a job, 4 years old wanting to drive. Like I really wanted to just be old for so long, and it took me, you know, it took my sister, my older sister, leaving and having to realize, well, she's gone now, so I have to figure this out. So it took that moment. But that's a whole nother story. The point of what I was saying was value, placing value in yourself. And I think you just have to know that you are just so amazing. And I think sometimes we really don't know that, and we compare ourselves to people and we feel like, oh, this person's better than me. No, you're you. And that's why I wrote my book, You Are the Only You, because for a long time I wanted to be other people. I wanted to be like the celebrities. I wanted to be like my sisters. I wanted to be like, well, the older girls in my church. Like I didn't want to be who I was. And it took me through a lot of moments of anxiety, a lot of overwhelming moments, to just be okay with who I was. And I just really want to encourage you to know that you are amazing, and you have to place value in yourself and realize that I'm worthy, I'm deserving of love, I'm deserving of respect. And once you realize that, you will show that, you will give that. You can't give what you don't have. You can't pour from an empty cup. So you have to realize that if you are empty, you can't give out to people. And I really believe that a lot of times we struggle and we end up in terrible situations. We end up, losing friendships. We end up just depressed and sad because we didn't take the time to do some soul searching. We didn't take the time to learn who we are. It's kind of like when you make a new friend. You are intentional about finding what their triggers are, finding what they like, what they don't like, and you have to do that same thing with yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I am learning, like, if I don't start my day with prayer, I'm like probably not gonna be the nicest person. You have to find what am I on a good day and what am I on a bad day. And when you find those good things, consistently do those things. And that's not to say you're gonna do them all the time. You're a human. You're not perfect, and that's okay. But it's all about intentionality. And I do believe that we have to be. I think with the social media world, it's very hard to figure out a life because there's so many quotes and things that people talk about, but you don't really know what's for you, because not every quote is for you. That's another thing I think. And what's the word, I followed for this too. Like, I'll post quotes and it's like that's for me, but it may not be for someone else on the other side of the screen, because like one quote may be like, leave that man, but really you should stay with that man and figure out how to grow and do better. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take my mom used to always says, but she may say it when I was younger, to take everything at a grain of salt, or like with a grain of salt, which means that not everything said is for you. You know what I mean? So you have to really know, and that comes back to knowing who you are, because if you don't know who you are, you'll take everything everyone says and think it's gospel, which means that everything someone says, you'll think, oh, that's what I need to do, when child, you don't. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean you shouldn't listen to your elders and you shouldn't follow the quotes and all those things, but you have to know what is for you. And that's one thing I definitely struggled with. So all in all, this is getting a little bit long. I just want you to know that you are amazing. You really are. Like, if no one told you that today, or whenever you're watching this, in the night, in the morning, in the afternoon, you are amazing, and you are a work in progress, and you're doing your best. And if you're not doing your best, get it together, child, because life is short, and we only get so many days to live on this earth, and it's important to do the best that we can. But at the same time, you could hear that and then want to like hustle, but you also have to be patient and slow down. So you have to know what's for you and I believe that we all have intuition and we all have something. And for me as a Christian, I believe we have the Holy Spirit. If you're not a Christian, I still believe that all of us have a conscience, and we all have something within us that's telling us, go that way, or don't do that. And I believe when we read those quotes on Instagram and we see those things on TikTok, we know that I need to work a little harder. Or you also know, I need to take a nap. Even filming this YouTube video, like, y'all, today's been a very weird day for me. And I was like, wait, I want to film this. But then a month ago, I wanted to film it too, but I was like, nah, bro, you need to go to sleep. So it's like, it's really knowing when you need to listen to yourself. Because again, today I was like, I'm about to take a nap. But I was like, actually, no, because you've been saying you want to film this video and you haven't. So do it. And here we are doing it. And I really hope that something I said blessed you and encouraged you. And so thank you for watching. Comment down below different stuff you want to see. I definitely love doing vlogs. I love filming what I'm doing, and I'm kind of doing a lot sometimes, so I'll definitely film more and vlog and all the shabooms. But yeah, so thank you for clicking on this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. You have the 3 fingers. And comment below again what things you want me to do, because I YouTube is fun, and I really am excited for this journey. Thank you for watching. Mwah.
Whenever you in trouble, don't let it burst your bubble. Whenever you in trouble, don't let it burst your bubble. Yeah, yeah. Only way is up, we gon' elevate you. The only way is up, we gon' elevate you. The only way